y'all, what is the word? Golden Hue Bree here, back once again for your entertainment. And for those of you all who do not know, I'm a recent graduate of Howard University, and for this past semester I took it upon myself to take saving to the next level, to a more like simplified level. And the results speak for themselves. Like, I'm reaping the benefits from it right now. I'll show you guys. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to also save and keep money. Also, the apps and brokers I use to actually save my money, and how to break the stigma behind saving, budgeting, and investing. So let's get into it. What if you spend every waking moment of your life making fearless decisions? I'm sure we can all relate to this, but it doesn't take much to save money. I've had internships throughout my time at Howard. I've had part-time gigs. I even was a freelance designer for a couple of years, and I was getting bread, like I was getting money on for real. But the only issue is that when I would save, it will only be saved for a couple of months, and then I want to spend it on something, ending at square one again. So I just really got tired of that, and because I knew I was graduating soon, I wanted to really set myself up for a stronger foundation, so when I actually did graduate, I'd be where I am now. First, we'll touch on the actual saving part of things. This is where the basic budget comes into play, but I'll describe the budget in a different way. This is what made it easier for me. So first off, every week or every time I got paid, basically, I write down my budget on pen and paper. I write down my income, and I'll immediately subtract my percentages. That's key number one for you. Subtract your percentages and deduct that from your income. So before you even touch anything, make sure you know where your money is going. I love percentages because it makes me just immediately, like, let's say I'm having $300 this week, gaining $300 this week. Immediately 10% into my savings account. 300 times 10%, $30 into my savings account immediately. I don't spend anything, I don't touch anything until that money is placed into that savings account, the separate savings account. From there, I do my other percentage. I decide what's best for you in terms of the actual percentages, but just the two key things is make sure you're putting money into your savings and money into your investments. I forgot to mention that in order for this to be successful, I had to cut down on expenses that didn't matter. So now I'm super stingy with spending money. I don't like to spend money because I'd rather put extra money towards investing and saving. So just keep that in mind. Now, how do you actually put money into your investments, you may ask? So one simple app that I started using as a college student, and I say as a college student because throughout these years, we're not focused on like making money for real. Like, yeah, we are in terms of like our career, but making money in college, actually starting to invest in college, is like not heard of. You don't really hear about it in classes. No one really talks about it. People that do talk about it sound scammy. So like, I say as a college student because this app made it super simple for me to put my money into stocks, mutual funds, bonds, without me having to put extra time into learning what to do exactly. These are automatic investments. They place my money into a portfolio of its own without me having to do anything extra. I'll show you guys. It's called Acorns. This focus is terrible. While I'm getting this camera together, I did not mention in this video how I opened a retirement account as well with Vanguard. That is the red V that you just saw on my screen. But if you want an actual video on that, let me know and I'll detail how to open an account. Oh, it's already okay. So this is my Acorns account. Let me try to zoom in. Come on. Okay, so this is what the amount is at currently. I used it like my freshman year in college, and sorry y'all, I used it my freshman year in college, and I got up to around 2.6k, but I had to use it to invest into like other things, so I took my money out. But it's very credible is all I can say. But I'll show you what happens. So you determine how risky you want to be. Honestly, we're in our 20s. We're young. We deserve to be as risky as possible, in my opinion. But do as you please. Most of my investments are into stocks. Let me show you. Stock ETF, bond ETF. And then you can break it down even further to understand. But basically, every week I put 10 to 15% of my paycheck into this investment broker. It's an app. You download the app on the App Store. You create you an account. It's called Acorns. www.acorns.com. Create you an account, open it, sign into the account on your phone, and then link the account to your checking account. So when you get paid, it'll automatically take whatever amount you wanted to take out. For me, I started off taking $40 every paycheck. Then I reduced it to $20 per paycheck for personal reasons. But either way, every paycheck I put money into this account. And how I did it is with a cheat code. The cheat code is this. Come closer. It's not about how much you make at all. I don't care if you're making $300 a month. I don't care if you're getting lump sums of $1,500 every 3 months or $10 every week. What matters most is how much you're keeping and for how long you're keeping it. My issue was never in the making money part or the saving part. Everyone hears, oh, take 10% and pay yourself first. Everyone hears that. The issue comes in when you are 3 months down the road and you want to buy yourself something. So the cheat code was putting my money into savings accounts and investment accounts. But really investment accounts that changed the game for life. That's why now I'm saving money, I'm keeping money, and I'm also making more money on top of the money that I saved originally because of how I positioned my finances. And on top of that, the accounts that they're in are not touchable. Like, I can take the money out, but it's going to be a little bit more complicated to do so.